Hello, my name is Joshua White, and I'm honored to be providing this testimonial about my 2 years coming to Beyond, 1 year apart, or Christmas Day 2023, Christmas Day 2024. Both times I came because I was just in a lot of pain for so many years that I knew originated in my childhood. I'd been going to therapy for well over a decade and had made so much progress, but the pain was still there, the patterns were still there, and I really felt like I was at the end of my rope and had nowhere else to go, nothing else to turn to. And I was lucky enough through a friend to find out about Beond and come here. It's the best decision I've ever made in my life, the two best decisions I've ever made in my life. And as I reflect back on my 2 years here, I really think of them as like a master symphony with two movements, one perfectly complementing the other. Last year really liberated me from so many of those patterns, so much of the subconscious pain that I had been in for so long, or so I thought. I think what happened last year was there were so many layers of subconscious pain that were removed, and that actually created space for me to actually go deeper and get to the real root, which is what happened this time at Beyond. And I never thought that I would make this progress. I never thought in my life I would actually be able to let go of my childhood, but I did. I wrote in my journal yesterday during my second booster dose, I wrote, "I'm finally free of my trauma." I literally never thought in my whole life that I would be able to say those words, and not just to say them, but to like deeply feel them, to feel lightness inside of my whole being, lightness inside of my cells. And I think Ibogaine is a miracle. It is just the purest expression of divine love that I think exists, that I'm aware of. And I think most importantly, though, is the beautiful, loving container that Beyond has created. It is simply a masterpiece that they have created. Every single part of it, from the staff, which just radiates with love and compassion and tenderness and understanding. It's a place where it's okay to let go. It's okay not to be okay for a while. And they've created this container where everything is okay, and really being able to let go at that level of depth for such a long time, for 10 days, is what allowed me to like speak the words that I just spoke. And yeah, the final thing I'll say is just about how long Ibogaine lasts. I'll tell you, most of the benefits of my first booster dose lasted for the full year and are still with me. The deep insights that I had, some of the good habits that I developed were still with me when I came to Beyond for the second time. So I think if you do really deep integration work, which I was lucky enough to do, I think there's limitless potential for how long Ibogaine can last. Some of the patterns did start to come back for me at about 9 months, 8 months. Fortunately, though, I was able to like identify what was happening at the time, and I think there was less intensity to them than before, but I still thought it would be helpful for me to come back because I knew that there was another layer that I needed to go to get to the root of my trauma. So thank you, Ibogaine. Thank you, Beyond, and thank you for listening.